Mr. David.
Hi, Henry David, but my friends call me HD.
Henry, okay. What would you like me to call you?
HD.
HD, okay. So I'm a friend already.
Everybody's a friend of HD.
Okay, great. HD, do you mind if I take a few notes while we're talking?
No, go right
That's
ahead.
just to help me, at the end of it, I'll throw it away or you can have it. It's nothing.
No, go right ahead.
Okay. I see you got a Bronco hat there.
My kid graduated from Boise State, so.
All right.
Yeah.
Very good. I'm a fan of the Broncos myself.
Oh, okay. Did you go to school there?
I did.
Oh, all right.
A long time ago.
Long time ago. Yeah, I served my country in the Navy, so I didn't have an opportunity to go to college, but made sure my kid did. So.
Okay. All right. Well, that tells me it tells me something about you already.
Yeah, that's kind of why I'm here, so.
Okay. So you served in the Navy?
Yeah, I was in the Navy for 8 years.
8 years. Wow.
Yeah.
That seems like a big commitment.
Yeah, a lot of families served in the military, and it was just kind of a thing you did,
Okay.
Started with my great-grandfather serving in World War I, and my grandfather in World War II, and father in Vietnam, and just kind of,
Wow.
just kind of knew that was what I was going to do. Never thought twice about it.
Okay, so that's quite the legacy.
Yeah, and then things happened, and it's kind of why I'm here.
Okay. Let's jump into that.
Okay.
Why? What brings you in? Why are you here?
Well, according to my wife, I'm depressed and have anxiety.
Okay. Why do you think she would think that?
Not the same person I used to be.
Okay. So she knew you a different way. She knew you as.
Yeah,
Now you're.
She knew, we knew each other since junior high, and.
Oh, so she's known you. You guys have known each other for a long time.
Yeah.
And so
she was the girl that turned me down at the 7th grade dance.
And then you
Yeah, it
get
wasn't
married.
the turning down. It was a walk back to my buddies,
Oh.
Yeah, but
She came around though.
she came
sounds
around.
like.
Yeah. Took
Okay.
her till about 9th grade, but yeah.
All right. So she's known you a long time then. So,
Yeah.
So she would probably safe to say she would be an authority on who you were and who you are now.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what do you think about that?
Well, played sports in high school, wrestled, played football, and
Okay.
it was always kind of the life of the party, and
Sounds like you're pretty active then.
I was, yeah.
Doesn't sound like a depressed person.
No. I even, first several years in the Navy, traveling the world, and, got to see a lot of really fun things, and, there was just kind of an incident on ship, and that kind of didn't bother me for a long time, and then I think just as I kind of thought about it, and, I think as the years have gone by, it just kind of, I didn't think it really bothered me, but just kind of going out to different things. I don't like to go out, don't like being around a lot of crowds. And
Okay. So it sounds like this incident, it's starting to get to you.
yeah,
Maybe it wasn't.
I didn't like thinking about it, I lost a lot of friends.
Okay.
So, several years, I couldn't go out. Large crowds. Like, I haven't been to a BSU football game in years, and that's what we lived for.
Okay.
And so the loud noises, the stomping and stuff, it just, I can't do it, and I don't know why. And so,
Well, I mean, it sounds like, this thing is kind of resurfaced and it's bothering you.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know what, it's just not me, and,
Okay.
yeah.
I feel like what I'm hearing from you is that you want to sort of resume your old life in a way that you'd like to be active again. You'd like to do these, go to the football games and go do the things that you used to like to do.
Yeah, I'd like to go hunting with my friends, and
Okay.
my friends keep calling me up and go, "Hey, HD, let's go out hunting and drinking," and I'm like,
Uh-huh.
I would love to do that, but just even a gun going off scares the hell out of me.
Sure.
So,
Yeah. Can we talk? Let me just ask you about that real quick about drinking. Is that something that? How would you define that in your life right now? Is it a?
I rarely drink.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that.
Alcohol's never been an issue, or any drugs or anything like that.
Okay.
It's never been an issue for me. So.
Okay. I just wanted to check in with you and see if perhaps that was a contributing factor to maybe this depressive symptoms you're feeling.
Okay. I mean,
Okay, good.
the VA's got me on medication, and God, that's all I need is to have,
Right. Sure.
all that going on.
Yeah.
I got enough issues.
Right. Yeah.
I got more issues than TV Guide. I don't need anything else. So.
Sounds like you made a good choice there.
Yeah. Well, you ain't met my wife.
Okay.
I got enough from her. I don't need any more.
All right. So it sounds like she's keeping you pretty straight in line.
Yeah. She's
Okay.
she's worse than my chief petty officer in the Navy. So. Yeah.
All right. Well, let me ask you this then. Do you want to change for you more, or do you want to change to make her happy?
Well, you got to make Mama happy.
Yeah.
But I think I want to make myself happy.
Good. I think you should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't like who I've been.
Okay.
In
In what ways?
I used to be so outgoing, and my friends would come over and talk about the old times, and that just makes me more sad.
Okay.
Because I was the goofball. Those double dog dares came out. HD was the first one to raise his hand and say, "I'll do it."
Okay.
And I kind of miss those days. So
Yeah. Sounds like those were fun times.
Yeah.
Okay, HD. So I feel like I've gotten a pretty good idea here for of what you'd like and what's sort of going on. Let me ask you, if you were to rate your depression, say like on a scale of 1 to 10, where do you think that would put you? Let's say 10 is the most depressed you could think of, and 1 would be no depression at all. Where do you feel like you're at there?
Probably a 7.
7, okay. So that sounds like it's kind of up there. It's getting a little bit.
Kinda, yeah.
It's getting a little rough for you?
Some days.
Yeah, okay. All right, well, let's talk about your goals. What is your goal for this?
Oh, I guess what I've been saying the whole time, I kind of like to get who I was before.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know if I can get 100%, but if I could get 60% of that guy back, I'd really love to just be able to go walk through the mall and not be jumpy, And,
Okay. That's a good goal, you be the judge, because you are the expert here, but I mean, if your depression's like a 7, then maybe starting with a goal like that would be appropriate.
Yeah, or, go to the park,
Okay.
or, watch.
So, park, all right, mall, okay. And do you like to do this for all day or a couple hours or?
All day.
What are you thinking?
God, I'd be, like a jumping bean there. I don't know if I could handle that.
Okay.
But, just for a couple hours or something.
All right. Yeah, I think that would be good for you, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, HD, let me just summarize real quick what I'm hearing from you, so that I know that I'm on board with you. Okay.
Okay.
So, an incident happened, kind of changed your life a little bit, and things have gotten a little more depressed. You're going out less than you used to.
Yeah.
You're not going to these your kids' things, whether that's sporting events or other school stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
And this isn't who you want to be.
No, it's not who I am. It's just kind of who I've become.
So HD, let me ask you this. You're not getting out of the house much, right? That's what you.
Not leaving the property.
No, okay. Okay. How's that working for you?
I've just found myself where I can get outside and, work around and, try to keep myself busy, but, yeah.
Okay. And are you getting something out of that? I mean, is that bringing some meaning or making you happy
I just live day to day.
day to day? Okay. It sounds like the depression's kind of not working for you then.
No, it's probably working against me.
Okay. All right. So tell me then, what in your typical day, what's good? What's working for you?
I try to keep myself busy around the house and property and keep my mind from wandering.
Okay. So then there's some chores that you have that you can do, and that's working for you to help keep your mind occupied a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I got a, pole barn out back, and, I try to work on projects for the house and, building stuff, cabinets and stuff like that. And,
Okay. So projects.
Mhm.
So that's good. That's
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Tell me what's not working. It sounds like we established the depression is not working. It doesn't help you feel like you want to feel. What else?
Probably medication the VA's got me on.
Okay.
Because I'm not getting better.
Okay. So the VA's got you on some meds.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing them like you should and everything like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But they're just not hitting it. Okay, so meds. All right. Can you think of any other things maybe that isn't working for you?
I've always been the, tough guy, and I thought, I could fight my way through it, and,
Okay.
this is a battle I'm not winning.
Okay. So your current approach then, is that what?
HD's way is not working.
HD, okay. HD's way is not working. Which would be, can you describe that? Like, what's that look like?
Toughen it out.
Just suck it up.
Suck it up.
Okay. So, what about leaving the house? Going to do something with
Like
your
out in the
wife?
barn?
No, like leaving your property to maybe do something with your wife. Are you doing that?
We go down to the country market and get milk and bread.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is that working for you?
I hold her hand when we drive in the truck. But,
All right.
That's it. No,
So
I mean,
that's-
all kidding aside, I'd love to
Okay.
be able to do that, but I get nervous. I get shakes and sweats, and when we get down past the four-way stop, and I can't do it. I got to turn around.
Okay. So then it sounds like that behavior, it doesn't help you feel any better.
No.
Okay. All right. Well, tell me a time, not in high school. Let's not go so far back, where things were good. What did that look like?
Well, I came home. Me and Susie got married.
How many years ago was that again?
Oh goodness, we've been married 22 years now.
22 years. Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations, that's a long time.
Yeah.
She put up with you for this.
She put up with me.
All right.
Yeah. So we were married a few years and started working and bought our property and after a while we had our first son and
Okay.
that was the best day of my life, besides our wedding day, and just started having a family, and so things were good.
All right. And when did stuff start to sort of decline for you?
It was probably after 9/11, when we invaded Iraq and all those memories from the explosion on ship.
Okay. So we're talking 9/11. That was
16 years ago, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
all right. I've been sitting with this for 16 years.
Yeah.
It's been affecting you.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, and let's just be honest here. How much do you want to change? If one, on a scale of 1 to 10, if 1 is like, I'm fine the way I am, I don't need to change, or 10 being, I've got to change. No questions. This has to happen. Where would you put yourself?
Well, 9, but let's put me on a scale of how much it scares me.
Okay.
That scares the hell out of me.
Need or want to change, you said it's about a 9. But then the anxiety or the fear or whatever we're calling it is also pretty high to go through that process.
Right.
Okay. Well, that's something you're going to have to... I can't make that choice for you, obviously.
No.
That's
No one can make the choice for me.
it's definitely
it's all going to be up to me.
something you're going to have to do. Yeah, you're going to have to choose. Is it so important that it's got to happen? Like, 'cause a 9, to me, that sounds like pretty much right there. Like, that's almost 10, which is like...
Almost.
The 10 is it's got to happen.
Yes.
And if you're at a 9, I'm feeling like you think this is something that's very important.
It is important.
Okay.
It is important. It's just the way of getting there.
Sure. What would you rate your anxiety or fear about that?
Oh, shoot. It's like a 12.
A 12? You're off,
I'm off the chart.
you're off the scale. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just going to be honest
A
with you.
12. Okay.
Yeah.
These things don't line up very much,
No.
do they?
I mean, come on. I don't leave my property. You think it's not going to be a walk in the park. I'm not a fool.
Well, you know what? I think being honest with yourself is really important in this process, because you're saying that you really need to change. It's really important. And you're also saying this is going to be really scary.
It is.
Which one is going to win out? I mean, how bad do you want to change?
I do want to change.
Okay.
It's going to be it's going to be a scary road.
Mhm.
And I'm going to fight like hell the whole way. I'm just going to be honest with you.
Well, you're only fighting yourself, right? I mean, is this 9 your
Well, you
your
put it
desire?
that way, I guess. I hadn't looked at it that way. I'm just fighting myself.
Is this 9 your desire? Or is this your wife's desire?
No, it's
What
my
are you
desire.
projecting? Okay.
She'd probably be a 12. If you
Oh,
asked
she'd
me.
be-
Yeah,
she'd
she'd probably
be-
she'd be up there too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll get you there. I mean, you're telling me you really want to change, but you're also telling me it's going to be too hard to change.
It's going to be a battle.
It's going to be about. What do you anticipate the future? What do you see in the future for yourself? How does that look?
I would like to be able to get to the point where I'm, able to go out again,
Okay.
leave the property and
Can you see yourself doing that?
from where I'm standing at now, from my vantage point, no, but I think somewhere deep down, yeah,
Okay.
I think I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
I just, I want to, I just don't know how,
Yeah.
if that's an honest answer.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you being honest because, you're the expert here. I mean, you're the one that's gonna
Yeah,
make this change or not make this change.
all right.
Let me ask, what's sort of like the worst case scenario? Like, let's say you don't change, but what does that look like?
Oh, I'm going to miss out on so many things, with my kids, my youngest is going to graduate high school in the spring. I'll miss that.
Is that
You
okay?
know, I could miss out on weddings, grandkids, reunions, I could miss out on so much stuff, and I've already missed out on enough.
Yeah,
I'm missing out on life.
missing out on life. That's what it sounds like. Yeah.
Yeah. And, I don't want to have life go by sitting at the house. I've
Yeah.
already missed out on enough.
Yeah. Well, let's flip that around then. What's best case scenario? Let's say you're able to get out there and accomplish these goals that you're coming up with. What is that going to look like? How's that going to feel?
I think I feel good. I think that, I can start, seeing friends that I've lost contact with.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know if I'd be the old person that I was, but, maybe
Sure.
I can get out there and go fishing with my old friends, and I miss
Yeah.
fishing.
Yeah. That sounds like
Yeah,
something to work towards.
Yeah.
Good fishing trip.
yeah.
Yeah. So HD, I would like to now readdress those goals. Okay? Because we have that you want to, get out a little bit, go to a park or whatever.
Mhm.
I'm wondering if those goals are going to be strong enough for you to overcome this 12. Let's get a little deeper,
Okay.
if that's okay with you. What's something that's real important to you? I think I picked up on something, but I'd like to hear you.
In the immediate future,
Yeah.
my son's graduation.
Okay.
I
That's
can't, I've missed ball games and,
Yeah.
stuff, school stuff, but I can't miss his graduation.
I was kind of picking up on that. You said your
Yeah.
son's going to be graduating soon a little while ago, and so I thought, well, maybe this is going to be something
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah.
Your son's graduation. Okay, so if that is a big goal,
Mm-hmm.
how would it feel? What would it feel like if you missed it?
Oh, probably be one of the biggest regrets I've had in my life, so.
Okay. You know, I'm sorry to have to pose it that way, but I do want you to start thinking about.
I think about
You've thought about that,
Oh,
okay.
absolutely.
Good. It's good that you're thinking about that because if you're in denial about that and you think, well, I don't need to make any changes in my life, but the day my son graduates, I'll be there. You could see where.
It's one of the reasons
They're-
why, hey, I fought Susie coming here, but it's one of the reasons why I'm here, because I know that I can't do it my way to get there. So,
Yeah. Okay, so HD, you know, I think that's like a real huge goal.
it is.
your
I
son's
think
graduation.
it's a good goal that I could probably get to.
You mentioned that your son's graduation's in the spring, which by my watch is
I don't have yours.
a few months away.
Yeah. Figure that one out. I don't know. You know, I've thought of, you know, inviting my friends, his friends, you know, wife's friends over, having a pig picking and just
Okay.
kind of doing stuff like that, you know, keeping it at my comfort level. And 'cause we haven't done that in years. And everybody loved coming over to our place.
Okay, let me ask you, you just mentioned keep it at my comfort level, so let me ask you, would you be completely comfortable with that?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay,
You know, just don't have it, you know, where there's 100 people there. But,
Okay.
you know, just a few select friends and everything like that.
okay, HD, so I think the plan is a good start.
Okay?
The other thing that would be important for this plan is to sort of put a timeline to it.
Okay.
I told you that change was not always comfortable, right?
Okay.
You might be a little uncomfortable. I'm trying to nudge you.
You're trying to kick me in the butt is what you're trying to do.
Oh, not too much. Just a
Okay.
nudge.
All right. Just push me over the cliff.
I'd like to see you get to that graduation.
I know.
And I think there's going to have to be some steps before you get there.
Okay.
You know, there might be a little bit of a hill to climb. So,
Do I look like I walk up hills?
so starting small is good, but we can't just have that out there as like one of these days I'm going to have this party where I'm going to have people over. One of these days I'm going to
Right.
get to food.
I'll tell you what, as soon as Susie hears about this, she's going to be making plans. She's going to be ordering that pig. The kids are going to be on it.
Okay. I think we should not tell Susie about this. What do you think about that?
So like a surprise party?
Well, so I'm hoping that you'll want to change bad enough that you'll make these steps. You'll put this plan in motion. If you tell her about it, then it's her making or trying to push you to change, right? And you want this for yourself.
Ah, I see what you're talking about. Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, because it's about me, not her.
Yeah. You think you could do that? You think you could try that?
I think I could.
Okay.
Because if I don't do that, then I'm not changing, right?
Is Susie gonna miss your son's graduation?
No.
I don't think so. either.
No way.
So if you change, that's great for you. If you don't change, she's still making it and you're not. So let's make this about you. What do you say?
Okay, I agree with that.
Would you be open to coming back and seeing me in, say, a week? Let me add something to that.
Okay.
If you were to come back and see me in a week, I would want you to report something to me. As in, I threw a party, I was feeling like this, I'm now feeling like this.
So I have to plan this party, have it, and everything in a week?
Do you think you could do
Well,
that?
you're just nudging me right in the butt, aren't you?
What's the worst that could happen?
Pig runs off the spit and gets out of there. All right, 1 week?
It's your call. It's your call, HD.
All right, well, it is my son's graduation, right? All right, 1 week.
Okay. So that we're clear on this goal, tell me what's going to happen in 1 week.
By the time I come back in 1 week, I will have gone home, planned the party, invited my friends over, Susie's friends over, kids' friends over, ordered a pig, got everything organized, and had everybody come over for the pig picking.
Okay.
And worked everything out so didn't get all anxious, and I'm sure it's going to be rough, but I'll work through it, but try to keep it down to where it's not overwhelming for me.
Okay. I think this is great. I think you can do this.
I think it's a start, yeah.
Okay, well, keep in mind that months go by pretty quick.
Yeah.
They can just slip through your fingers. So, I only say that because I want you to keep the perspective that to get to that goal, I think, you're gonna have to work. You're gonna have to work, and you're gonna have to stay consistent. And there could be some setbacks. That is not uncommon.
Mhm.
And if there are, don't be discouraged. Just move forward.
Okay.
Okay? Don't beat yourself up, nothing like that.
All right.
Okay?
I'll tell you, I'm scared, but I'll make it happen.
All right.
All right.
It's been nice talking to you.
Thank you.
Okay. See you in a week.
See you in a week.
All right.
All right.
Let me know how that party went.
I will.